Well, Katy, here we are with all the nesting dolls.
Yeah.
What does it feel like looking at them?
There's a lot. I think some I can't identify with. They wouldn't really speak to any part of
To who
me.
you are.
But there are certainly some that I could really see as representing parts of myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any jump out at you particularly?
Well, this one here, this Russian doll, straight away, she really does jump out at me. Yeah.
Tell me about her.
I think it's just the fact that she reminds me of kind of being a mum
Right.
and family life
Yeah.
and being a wife, and just the fact that's a really big role in my life.
Yes.
So just her sheer size feels very representative of that.
And do you feel comfortable with that part of yourself and what she looks like?
I think mostly I do. But the thing that really speaks to me as well is all these Russian dolls tend to be painted the same.
Yeah, they're quite recognisable, aren't they?
They're recognisable, and I was just noticing that there's a kind of little face in this huge cloak, and it just sort of reminds me that sometimes I think being a mum is a bit kind of cookie cutter, that
Yeah.
the expectation
Yeah.
that you do it this way and your
Yeah.
family life is that way, and I struggle with that.
Is she
A bit.
a wee bit perfect? Is she too tidy?
Yeah, just a bit kind of got it all together.
Got it all together. Yeah.
And a bit too nice.
Excellent. But she'll do to represent that homemaker. Is that a word you can use?
I don't like that
You
word,
don't like that
but
word.
there is reality in that, I
Yeah.
suppose.
A wife,
Yeah.
a mother.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of you.
Mhm.
Where might you go next? Just to say, I'm going to go quite fast for the sake of the demonstration.
Okay.
I'd love to spend longer on it. But where would you go next?
Well, I'm there already.
You're there
yeah.
already.
Because I love the ninja family.
The
that we
ninjas,
have here,
right.
the ninjas.
Yeah.
If I grab them all.
Shall I bring them over?
If you could bring those
Yeah.
two. Yeah. I love these.
What appeals to you about these? Very different from that one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish this one was this big.
Yes, I do. I wish they'd make a really big ninja one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely a part of me. I think quite a fearless part of me I could see represented here.
That's an interesting word, fearless.
Yeah.
Feel quite brave?
Yeah, quite brave, and that I will do kind of what I need to do. Yeah, and just also the fact that the face is hidden. I mean, this face I thought was a bit hidden, and I didn't like it. But there's something that actually appeals to me here.
Right.
So there's something a bit secretive, maybe, kind of.
A secret part of you.
Yeah, perhaps. Yes, perhaps it is. I don't know. I can't quite get in touch with it.
One of the things we can do, again, is it all right for me to touch your dolls? Is the joys of using nesting dolls
ninja
is that
doll.
they fall over quite regularly. That they can go inside, and that I get a sense you quite like this part of yourself. Is that right?
Well, I do, but I'm not sure how acceptable it is.
Yeah. Hence, perhaps the need to hide behind this outer.
Yeah. I feel this is 100% expected and accepted. These ninjas. I think I'm fairly accepting of that part of myself,
I understand
but I don't know if other people are.
how other people might react to it. So sometimes that part of you that you do accept has to be hidden.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And what's the feeling that goes with that?
Well, I think I accept that for where I am
Yeah.
at the moment, but I do feel a bit sad about it as well. Yeah.
Sad that.
I can't just totally be myself,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. No, I really hear that.
That I have to adapt perhaps a bit more than I would like to.
So do you want to leave her in there, your ninja, or take her out?
I think I can leave her in there because it is a reality for me, and I feel happy that I have the rest of the ninja family free, so I can let that one be in there.
Sometimes when you go down in size, also you can feel a bit younger. Not always, but there may be a very little ninja that came quite early into your life, and if we had longer, I'd love to explore that with you and see if there's anything in that. But for now, maybe just choose one more. Is there anything else that you might like to choose?
Well, I love the circus people.
Oh, right.
I think they're really fun, and there's loads of them. I don't know if we can stand them up.
We could try.
By the ninjas, because I feel they
belong
belong with the ninjas.
Right, I'll help you with that.
Thank you.
Here they go. They're quite bright, aren't they? Shiny like the ninjas. How does it feel having them all together?
I love it.
I can see the smile. Tell me a little bit more about the pink ones.
I think they're fun, but in an unusual kind of way. I think they're quite creative as well. But again, I'm not sure, because they're a bit strange. A bit like with the ninjas, I don't know how acceptable.
That's coming through quite strongly, isn't it? That I've accepted it for myself, but will others accept that part of me? Do they have to hide as well?
I think so. I think I see some of them as belonging in, well, not belonging, but this is what happens. They kind of go in here. But it's weird, as I do that and I put the lid back on, this feels like a pressure cooker.
Wow.
And it feels like at times the whole thing just
kind of erupts. Wow.
And everything kind of
everything comes out.
Which probably is a bit, well, I don't know, a bit crazy really for maybe myself and people around me.
I'm really sensing, I almost want to use the word conflict. I'm not sure that's the right word, but there's this outward part of you that's acceptable, but the reality inside is really important, and sometimes I can't quite find the word, clash, or there's a conflict there. Is that, what would your words be?
Yeah, I think the image that I have in my head is kind of like when tectonic plates rub up against each other. If I've got my geography right, there's some sort of volcano, and there's that kind of bubbling lava under the surface. It feels like competing forces.
That's what I'm kind of working towards. I think that's where we're getting, isn't it? That there's some competition there between those different parts of yourself. Sometimes it gets a bit messy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Brilliant. Thank you, Katy. That was really, really interesting, and I would love to spend longer with you on that. So thank you. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can get lots more videos on different ways of working using creative tools. And go to our website and you'll find our training courses, which are run around the country and offer you a huge variety of ways of working creatively, including sand trays, working with art, puppets, figures, you name it, we do it. And of course, working with nesting dolls. So we look forward to seeing you. Thank you.